What up? What up? What up?
Hey now.
Shout outs to everybody. Welcome to it. What are we doing right here, Cos?
We're on POPradio.
I gotta clap for it again. Another week, another episode, and our plan for POPradio is really to talk to artists, have them say and tell their side of the story, and much more than that, also expose you guys and ourselves to new artists and getting to know them on a more in-depth level. And right now today, should I say, we're going to be talking to an artist. I'll tell you about it later. Let's get into the mill of the program.
Yes. So obviously, every single POPradio we highlight new artists who we think you need to be paying attention to, some of the songs that you need to listen to, and obviously just expand your mind a little bit further than what's being played on the radio. All right, so an artist that I have played once before on radio is an artist by the name of 6th Avenue. He is signed by Bridge Entertainment. Obviously, you know who T. Yes. So T. Lee owns Bridge Entertainment. Obviously, we're still working with Casper, still working with Nadia. But this specific artist, I think he's also putting on because for him, T. Lee's always been about the game. He's always been about, we need to make sure hip-hop is still kind of shining. Let's make sure we take it back to real raps. He's always been a real raps type of manager, So I find it interesting that he found this specific artist because it also shows his original love for boom bap rap. So this kid is somebody that he picked up and he was just like, I really like his vibe. He sent me the music. I'm also digging it. He's got a bit of and I know the fans are going to hate me because they always hate me on this, but he's got like a Aries vibe type going on with his music where very introspective, very got J. Cole influences coming in as well. Dig his vibe. He's got a song called Mob Ties. The video is out as well, so you can check it out. Have played the song on the radio a couple of times. I just thought maybe just put it out there for you to check it out and just listen and see if it's your vibe.
Showcase. Tengobani?
6th Ave.
6th Ave.
Yeah.
Nice one. I don't have a song per se, but it is an artist and I've got a story about it. So I was going to go cut my hair and the barber lives around my way. So I walk to go cut my hair. Now, Lomjita, it's the second time I'm meeting him. I've met him at this barber shop for the first time, and he was like, can I? I'm just like, dog, I'm coming to cut my hair. I don't want to talk to nobody. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not going to listen to your song. Yeah. He was like, it's cool, I understand. I'm like, thank you, bro, Then today I saw him again, and figure at the barber shop. He saw me coming, and then he walked up to me. He's like, dog, before we get to the barber shop, I know once you sit on that seat, I was off on Teta Namu. I met you here before. I just want you to listen to one of my songs. I was like, nah, dog. And then he looked at me in such a way that I was like, I want to imagine you being an asshole, Scoop. And I was like, okay, let me listen. I listened to the song. He played the chorus and I just said, dog, here's my number. Give me more of your songs because I want to hear more of you. His name is Imani. IM4, the number 4, and then NI. So he spelled the A with a 4. Yeah. And he's given me his 4 songs. When I gave him back his earphones, he's like, you really like it? Did you listen to me rap? I was like, dog, I only hear the chorus. And I loved that. I didn't even hear you rap. So Imani, dog, I hope you watch this. And shout outs to you for being persistent and also allowing me to just be me and realizing that I should give you a listen. And I don't regret giving you a listen.
Dope, man. I like stories like that because it's a lot more organic. It's not necessarily feeling like you've just gone through a whole bunch of emails and you've just chosen one.
Yes. No doubt.
So I get that.
Sure. And if you were whack, I would have sat here today and be like, this is why I don't listen to you niggas' songs in the street. So now I actually, for the next guy who comes up and says, can you listen? I'm always going to be like, this could be another Imani.
Yeah. And Scoop is not scared of telling you guys what's what. That's why he left Twitter because it was getting too hot for him there with the reviews.
True that.
Oh, goodness. All right. So we're about to jump into our guest for POPradio today. Scoop, you are a big fan. Scoop is a big fan of this artist. So I'm gonna give it to him to intro her.
This lady, someone told me about her in 2019. And then I went on her page. I was absolutely blown over by her creative direction, by her not appearance, but her look. and then the music just captured me. The diversification of the sounds and how she writes. She writes very well. You know, you can tell that she was a poet before, but she'll explain the whole story. Dithela Lordkez Buffet, to give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Okay, which soundbite should I start with, Cosmo? Because Izala Zama everywhere. Can you press one for us?
We're back in the game.
It's the Michael Jackson Thriller laugh. What's up, everybody? We're back in the game, as Cosmo says. We've never been out of it, actually.
No, we
We're
ain't
actually
going
just pushing
nowhere.
the boundaries of it.
Yes.
This is Pop Radio. I want to thank you guys for your support. Kakulu, Sianbongela, from you guys supporting us on POPcast. You see, we've just launched a sponsor over there. Hopefully, we can get to the same destination with this here place called Pop Radio. This is the time where we talk to artists. Some of them you know, some of them you're getting introduced to, some of them you're getting to know more in depth. And the person we have with us in studio today, I don't know what to call a girl, a chick, a lady.
She's a lord.
Thank you, sir. Can you say that again?
She's a lord.
Lordkez in the house!
Hey guys.
But wait, there's more. She's not roaming alone. So who do you have next to you right there?
This is
holding?
my homeboy.
Uh-huh.
Her name, his name, their name.
Sure.
This is Fufala Jumanji.
Wow.
She was a gift. I brought her with because I was nervous.
Oh.
I just needed something to hold.
All right. So you said that is who?
Fufala Jumanji.
So we can call her for what? What for short?
Fufu?
Fufu?
Ngos.
Fu?
Fu is fine. I'll stick with Fu. It's
Fu's
crazy.
cool.
It's crazy that you are so conscious about gender fluidity, not just with your friend, but reading your bio, you chose the name Lord because you're saying it was gender fluid.
Yeah.
Holla at us about that. How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
22 years old. When you decided to name your name Lordkez, how old were you?
Probably like 15, 16.
You know about gender fluidity back
I was
then?
probably 16.
You know about these things back then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the name Lordkez literally came from everyone, like, when Instagram like was really like popping and everyone was like, yeah, Instagram. Everyone was calling themselves king this, queen this, and I was like, I'm the Lord. So.
Yes.
I dig it.
Yes.
So it just kind of stuck with me, and
Nice.
now it's even though like it was just like a mindless thing, like Lordkez. I feel like the name kind of grew on me. Like it kind of like saying the name Lordkez kind of gives me confidence. It's like I'm affirming that I am, not a king, not a queen. Lord.
Showcase.
Yeah.
What's your full name for people that don't know your full name and your surname?
Do I have to answer that?
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't.
There was a long
Okay.
pause.
Yeah. It was. Eh?
I was like, should I tell them?
Why would you not? Because let me ask like this: whether you tell them or not, it's in the internet anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find out.
My full name is Keziah Zoë Meyers.
There we go. And why be shy about saying it?
Because I don't really like hearing my name. Like my mom always used to say Keziah, and then like that would freak me out because she'd only use my full name when I'm in trouble. So everyone calls me Kezi.
Showcase.
Yes, nice. Very beautiful name.
Thank you.
So you're hailing all the way from the Northern Cape, Kimberley, the big hole. What brought you through to Johannesburg? Obviously the music, but like what was it that specifically made you pack your bags and then say, I'm doing this?
It was actually purely out of impulse. I was like, I was in Cape Town for a while, and I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't the right path for me. Like I know God was like, you can go over there, you can go visit, whatever, but you can't stay here. And then I guess the music,
Yeah.
because as soon as I got signed to Coalition, I moved over here.
Nice.
And it was the best decision I've ever made.
Showcase. And you've been keeping yourself well under wraps too.
Yeah.
Good on you. You wanna go?
Have you been only focused on the music when you were much younger, or was there anything else that was also kind of sparking your interest with regards to your upbringing?
When I was younger, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be like a fine artist. It was my dream to study fine art.
Dope.
And then the other dream of mine was to be like an English teacher like my mom. And then another one, which I kind of still want to do, is fashion design. Like that was one of my inspirations, like motivations.
Did you study anything outside? I mean, high school you finished, right? Did you study anything after that?
I did. I studied sound engineering for like a couple of months and then I dropped out.
Sure. Trust me, we don't blame you. We don't blame you at all.
It was fun though. Like I did learn a thing or two, but it was not for me. I felt like I'm not gonna give it my everything because I wasn't enjoying it. You know, I wanted to make music, not sit behind the desk and
Yeah.
So I did that for like a couple of months and and then I said, Mama, I can't do it no more. I can't do it.
You also have lived in Dubai, the UAE.
Yeah.
The UAE, I'm saying it right? It's the UAE, ne? United Arab Emirates. Yeah. You were there when you were how old?
15, 16,
15,
17.
16, which is also the time you wrote your first song.
Yeah.
What was the song about?
The song was called Hold You Down, and it was just like a cute little love song that I just made. I wasn't really inspired by anything. I just, the words just came and I was like, yeah, hold me. And it was also kind of like me experimenting whether I could do this music thing or not. And after I released like another little EP on SoundCloud.
Which was Revenge Season?
No. The one before that is Mentality. So it was like 3 songs. And I'm not gonna lie, but that kind of took me places. It brought me here.
What did that EP do for you?
So at the time when the EP came out, I was in Abu Dhabi because I worked on it there with one of my friends. And then I came back to South Africa. I had to finish my final year. I was in grade 12. I had to do my exams in Bloemfontein. And then I remember, like, while I was busy studying, I was like, why am I studying? Because this is not what I'm going to do. I could just drop out right now and just become a musician. But I finished anyway. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
Finishing grade 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got a manager. It wasn't Vaughan. It was some other dude. And I came to Joburg, and I think that's when we linked up. My memory is kind of foggy, but then we were supposed to do a photo shoot for my debut EP, Revenge Season, and one of Vaughan's colleagues, Sashin the photographer, knew this guy, and then. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
We were trying to
yeah. I got it. And then
smoke a lot of weed.
Mama, don't listen to him.
Wow.
Go on.
And then I met Vaughan and Sashin through them. And then Vaughan was like, oh my gosh, I know you. I've been listening to your music. And I was like, what? You listening to my shit? And then from that moment, Vaughan came forward and he said, let me executively produce your EP, because at that time I had no idea what I was doing. And that's basically how everything came together. And now I feel like everyone in my team is like my family now.
Showcase.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. I love how you mentioned that you wanted to get into fine arts. You also still want to get into like fashion design. Mm-hmm. These are all very creative spaces. How do you feel that has kind of influenced your music, also from a creative space?
I feel like they're all separate things. They're all separate parts of me. You know, like I write a lot, and I enjoy poetry. I enjoy painting. I enjoy making outfits. You know, it's like they're not one little thing, like one little bundle. No, it's like different parts of me. You know, like I also feel like I have this habit of focusing on one thing at a time. You know, like if I'm doing, like I'm writing some songs, I'm not gonna be painting, because then I'll, lose interest in the song, and it's like a process.
Sure.
I get that. Maybe we should bring you in so you can draw a portrait of us, sitting here.
Have a young
sketch. Give Rasta a run for his money, maybe.
That would be crazy.
Are you that involved? Because when I look at what really impressed me with you when I started seeing you was firstly your look. It was so well put together. There's the images on your gram, especially the one where you are wearing all white in the white milky bath. The snake, the yellow snake, like that shit like really fucked me up. For a long time, I didn't even think you were from here. When I heard you were from here, I
a lot of
lost
people
it.
tell me that.
Yeah, because
like,
your vibe, you know what I mean? So that really impressed me about you. And then I got to see you more and more. You'd be next to a canvas painting. Just even your room when you do Instagram lives is very artistic. Are you hands-on? If you look at your visuals also, they're just very particular. You know, color-wise, whatever. Are you hands-on with your imagery and your clothing for your videos and just your press and your image like now?
Like now, I mean, I'm definitely like I am, but I also have a lot of people like guiding me.
Sure.
Like, yes, this is cool. I mean, that's okay, but like you could do better, you know, like that.
Sure.
When it comes to the visuals and everything, I do feel like I am very involved in like the creative direction.
Yes.
If I can say that.
That it is it.
Yeah, even though like my team is also very like, we need to do this. This is how it needs to be. Like I'm actually very grateful for that, because if I didn't have a bunch of people who know what they're doing, I would be spiraling out of control.
It's crazy because Kez, when I listen to you, even though you singing, you might not be rapping, you do rap sometimes.
Yeah.
It's very soft, very sensitive, but also, and I think Fred says it perfectly well in the bio. I'll find it, but let me just try and make this point. It's soft and sensitive, but it's also very sure. It's very lordish. You're very cheeky. You're very abrasive sometimes in your lyrics. Like you just, when you look at you just think this pink, soft, cute thing. Then you speak, and it's like shit. This chick, she's actually like down to earth and in the streets with it. You know. I find that contradiction very dope. And also when you listen to your songs and then seeing you and the kind of shy person that you are is kind of tricky for me.
Yeah. Sasha feels happening over here. What?
You know what I mean? Because of the songs, you really,
like
really,
that.
you really come through with an MC vibe, but in person, it's very, very introverted.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because I use my music as an escape. You know.
What are you running away from, girl?
I mean,
You're only 22.
I got problems.
Talk to us. You're on the couch.
Nah, I mean, like, I feel like my music is where I can be free. I can say some shit, you know?
You do say.
Because I feel like I'm a very soft, timid person.
Yeah.
And I also recently I started confronting people because I have this thing where I'm like I just brush things up, put under the carpet, you know. But
What brought that on?
Huh?
What brought that on for you to be able to attack things head on?
I feel like it was time, you know.
Stand up for yourself.
Yeah,
vibe.
because I mean, if I'm saying some shit in my music, I'm standing up for myself. I'm demanding my respect. It has to show like. In my everyday life, you know?
I hear.
Yeah,
that.
so I feel like the music is like where most of my, I don't know.
Your essences.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I found the sentence.
All right.
So, it might be the whole paragraph that I have to read.
That's fine. We're here.
At this point, fully engrossed in the pursuit of artistic legitimacy and frequently experimenting with other musically inclined friends while studying sound engineering in Cape Town, Lordkez was discovered by record producer Vaughan. Dog, I cannot say that. Is it Tay? Thiel. Vaughan Thiel via SoundCloud. Within a month, Lordkez had written, recorded, and released her debut 6-track EP, Revenge Season. Led by singles Way and Disgusting, the project was edgy and melodic, with an effusively noir undertone that blended genres in a manner that had not yet been heard by the South African landscape. Who wrote this fucking bio?
Backwood Freddy.
Except for the Mercury Smile. I ain't got a smile. I gag it, dog. I shout outs. Shout outs.
You see why it's important to read the bio.
It's very important to just read.
There's a lot of information that you're missing, but also you're missing the eloquency that comes through in the paragraph.
And that's what I really wanted to get across,
Yeah.
you know? When he says because you do have a light about you, but you also have a darkness to you that you do own.
Yeah.
I fully believe in duality.
Yeah.
Like one can't exist without the other.
Are you a Gemini?
No, I'm close though. Aquarius.
Sure.
Yeah. That's beautiful. So obviously talking to the music and the essence and what kind of brings you to be able to speak through your music. You started music obviously at a younger age. What were some of your influences, the people you were listening to kind of get you into this vibe? Because you're not exactly in a very mainstream type of lane. You know what I mean? You've chosen to kind of go left field with the music, which is great. We love that. So what kind of sent you in that direction?
You know, I think my parents played a big role in my sound. I used to listen to my mom sing. My mom is the reason I have talent. Mama, if you hearing this, mom.
Her mom on Instagram calls herself Lord Mom.
I mean,
just by the way.
So, shout out.
I'm an avid follower.
So I feel like my mom kind of brought the soul and the you know the R&B because she used to listen to Whitney, Brandy,
The greats.
Erica, you know, all of the classics, you know. And my dad, he's always on some gangster rap shit, you know.
Sure.
Like I grew up listening to
you
that.
can hear that. You can hear that.
Yeah, and I do feel like because they were like polar opposites. I couldn't do one without the other, you know. So that's where it comes from, really.
That's beautiful. I love the fact that you bring up the likes of Erica, because even when I listen, I hear a whole lot of Erica coming through. And it's not necessarily that you're mimicking her, but I can hear the influence because you still got your sound, you still got your vibe, but you can hear that there's an old soul kind of coming through with the new school type of vibe. You know what I mean?
that.
Shout out.
Thank you.
Dimples also mentioned that he also hears a little bit of Khalees also coming through.
I do see that.
Khalees?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar with
Really?
Khalees? It's the voice. It's the pitch of your voice.
Okay.
Because you actually do speak like this, and then you sing like this too. So, you know, and Fred actually listed your influences here. He says Erykah Badu's Baduism, Mac Miller's, and I can hear Mac Miller, especially in Chakota.
Yeah, Mac Miller really changed my life.
Right?
Yeah.
Khalees is a lot like what you've just released now, Jukebox.
Really?
Especially with the colors and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was
Milkshake.
Milkshake, yeah. I was actually going to speak on that as well because I do feel sometimes when people put out music, they're just like, okay, here's the track, just rock. I'll record a music video in my backyard and then we're done, you know? But I can see you take time with your look, with your music, with the visuals. Everything is very deliberate. And you're also trying to put through a specific color palette that people need to kind of sit within so that they know or they can visualize the music as well. Is that also something that you're trying to get through each EP, or is there a different type of vibe or color scheme that you're trying to go for each EP?
Yeah, I feel like each project is a different part of me, you know? Like Shakara, for instance. Shakara was like the writer in me. That's why it's called Shakara, because I used to write poetry, and the name that I used was Sherry Shakara. And when I was writing Shakara, I kind of channeled that energy. And the newest project, Juicebox, not Jukebox, Jukebox, whatever you said.
Is it
Sorry,
jukebox?
I said jukebox.
Because he's old, that's why it's a jukebox.
My bad. It's juice
Yeah,
box.
Juicebox. I mean,
The Teddy's hiding. Who's
Fufu.
hiding it?
Fufu's in the way.
Yeah.
I gotta hold Fufu.
No,
Sure. It's
I
all
need
good.
to hold Fufu because
It's all
Fufu and
good.
I are matching.
They're
so
matching.
maybe, yeah.
You wanna hold Fufu?
Okay. Are you willing to let him go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's fine. She's fine.
Safely in my hands.
How cute!
Oh, Pinky 1 and Pinky 2.
Who's smiling?
Oh my god, I love that.
So you were saying about
Yeah.
about the different projects.
Yeah, I feel like each project is definitely like a different part of me.
You can see that actually.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be boxed as an artist, you know. And Zulu Meka said something really crazy to me. Was it yesterday? She said that what did she say? She said along the lines of being held back and being boxed. She's like, if people do that to you, don't help them.
Sure.
Wow.
You know? And I was like, oh my
love that.
God.
That's interesting. That's dope.
Yeah. So I feel like as an artist, I wouldn't do justice to any of my art if I was boxing myself and keeping myself in one genre, one space, whatever. So yeah.
Revenge Season,
Yeah.
definitely. I haven't listened to Revenge Season, by the way. I just listened to one song. Chakota is what I listen to. I can feel the poetry in there, and also the album cover art that you chose is more into the visual art, which is saying it's more deeper and left field than mainstream.
Yeah.
But Juicebox, I really feel like I felt like Kez probably felt like she's tired of talking to the niche and she wants to be a sex symbol now. Because that's the vibe I get from Juicebox.
Because you finna be a bad bitch.
Because even and you are channeling different people.
Yeah.
So this person you're channeling now is much more sexual than the poet of Shakota.
Definitely.
Yes. Because even the imagery on the gram, the pink, the cotton candy, I'm like, and it challenged me as a fan. It challenged me to go, are you only going to accept her being Tracy Chapman, but can Tracy Chapman also want sex?
And she does.
And she does.
Because everybody finna get it.
Everyone wants to feel sexy. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to feel sexy. So I'm like, it challenged me as a listener, I won't lie. And to a point where when it was coming out, I kind of got upset. I'm like, why is she doing pink hair? Why is she being a sex symbol? Why is she being a toy girl?
Oh my God.
And then I had to no, dog. No, you can do hip hop, then you can go to a gallery and do art, then you can do fashion. Why can't people do what they want to do? You know? Talk to me about the navigation of that, and have you had any other person or people come at you the way I'm coming at you now?
No, this is I like that.
Sure.
You know, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I
Do it.
had Juicebox
Exclusive.
See, we need the button.
So I made 90% of those songs besides Rice Krispies around the same time that I made Shakata. So
Wow.
I wanted all of the songs that I made to be on my project, but you know, I can't do that. Vaughn won't allow that.
I think he made a smart decision.
Yeah.
A smart decision.
So I feel like Juicebox I just wanted to have fun with it, you know. I feel like in comparison to Shakata was kind of more deep, you know.
Yes.
I was definitely saying some shit, you know.
Yes.
And it was necessary, you know. But Juicebox, I just wanted to have fun with it, you know.
It comes off.
I wanted to be sexy without being sexualized, if you know what I mean.
100%.
I wanted to be like cute, poppy, girly vibes, and it definitely came across that way. And there's nothing I would change about that project because it's absolutely perfect in my opinion.
Do you read a lot?
Not that much anymore.
For some people don't know Zulu Meka, so talk to us about who Zulu Meka is and how the collaboration and the meeting and the friendship.
Oh my God, I met Zulu Meka like a week ago. It was a week ago, right? Yeah, like a week ago. Zulu Meka also signed to Stay Low.
Okay. Damn, Vaughn. You got a
know.
stable out there. You got a stain bowl.
A stain bill. Huh? A stain bill.
Stain bill.
Because the dollars be coming
Coming
in.
in.
I know that's right.
Go on.
Yeah. So I was really excited to meet her, you know, because I've heard some of her stuff, and her pen game is impeccable. I'm also like still getting to know her. Like we have a never mind. I was
No,
gonna
don't say it yet.
I was gonna say something.
Don't say it yet.
I'm not gonna say it.
Showcase.
And I feel like she's definitely interesting. I learned so much from her in like the past couple of days. And yeah, maybe we'll work on something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't
Speaking to how the music's obviously evolved over time, and when you first released music, you had
Cause is
like
getting comfortable with food.
I'm gonna
I'm
fall
watching
asleep.
that.
I'm getting cuddles here. I'm gonna close my eyes in a few moments. All right. So seeing the direction from when the music first came out to how you've transcended to who you are now, where you're ruffling feathers like Scoop here. How have you seen your fan base changing over the different projects from Revenge Season to Shakara to where you are now with Juicebox? Do you see it expanding? Do you see it taking a different direction? Are you getting new people,
That's a good
old
cue.
people?
I can't give you a direct answer, but I do feel like I have a little bit of a bigger audience than I had before. And it's very refreshing, you know, like people are only finding me through Juicebox and they don't know about that other shit. And that makes me happy, you know.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You also have a very big following overseas. Actually, in the
Yeah.
beginning, before people knew you in SA, they already knew you overseas.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
All right, so obviously not being from Johannesburg, you are going to be the person who has to fly the flag for Kimberley because, you know, you're from there. How is the family at home also kind of taking your direction? Because, you know, typically when you grow up in a family, everyone's just like, okay, you must be a doctor, you must be a lawyer, you must be a what? And you say, yes, you had the influences from your mom and your dad. But I mean, being the artist or the star in the family, does that kind of like put a lot of pressure on you to kind of make sure this thing works?
Yes, but also no, because I know it's gonna work. I can feel
Yes.
it in my soul.
Dope. Yes. Dope.
You know, like my family is very supportive in whatever I do. So I'm glad to have that support structure. I know in the beginning it was a bit scary for them because I was on that dark shit. But they really support everything that I do, you know. And no matter what I do, I know that I'll always make them proud, you know.
Do you think they would judge you if they saw you half naked on a poster?
Probably.
And why?
My
How
granny,
would you take
my
that?
granny would not like that.
So would you do it even though you know your gran wouldn't accept it?
I mean, I wouldn't do it because I'm not that type of girl.
Okay.
I love that shit though, but it's not.
But
it's
you're
not
not
me.
the subject. Yeah. I found my question.
Okay.
My question was, when everybody gets into music or entertainment, they all trying to get in there to attract a mass crowd. I feel like you got in there saying, I don't want the masses.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It's 100% true. Like I feel like I use my music as like I said, as an escape, as a coping mechanism. And I feel like once I put my emotion, whatever I'm going through, into the music, it doesn't become mine anymore. You know? And like with Revenge Season with Shakara there, I was going through some shit during those periods in my life. And then I put it into the music and I let go of it, you know? And yeah, that's how I feel. I'm not.
So you're not even trying to grow a fan base. You're just trying to get therapy through your music.
That's what's happening.
I mean, I guess, but
Doesn't hurt to make a buck out of it. You
No,
know?
it doesn't hurt. But there are, you know why, Kez? Because there are people who actively go in here saying, I'm trying to get 1 million people, or I'm trying to get 1 million rands. You're
Yeah.
speaking like, look, man, I just go through some shit. I be having spirits inside me. They be writing sometimes. They be recording sometimes. They be painting sometimes. And I be putting it out.
That's right. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, I do feel like I'm not really a part of the music industry, you know.
Sure.
Really?
I feel like I'm in it, but I'm not a part of it, you know.
I get that 100%.
Can you break
Yeah.
it down for some people who might not understand it?
I feel like you know, there's a road that goes this way that most people take, you know, and then there's, you know, that the back road,
Off ramp.
Yes.
off ramp, exit 12, that
Yeah.
one. That's where I'm at.
I feel like that sometimes. I know I'm a part of the television entertainment industry, but I'm not an entertainer. And I'm not a part of that industry. So
Yeah.
I register what you're saying very well.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
yeah.
That's beautiful,
And
man.
it's not like the music is my therapy. I mean, I like that, but
Yeah.
it's not like that. It's my
Sure.
passion.
It's your
you know?
passion.
Yeah, and I get so much joy from making things that make me feel good, and I feel like people also understand that. Like people who listen to my music, I feel like they understand that, and that's why they like it.
Nice.
You know, like I'm not in this to get 1 million streams, because 1 million streams is like very disposable. Like people make such disposable music. No shade, no tea.
They
but,
do. There's nothing wrong. We say it all the time on podcasts. Trust me. We know.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. You know, music is supposed to be fun, happy, but for me, it's just something deeper than that, because I connect so much to to the music, to what I'm saying, you know.
Who produces for you?
Um,
I would imagine you have different producers for different projects, but like
Yeah.
just like who's your go-to?
Mars Baby.
Mars.
Mars Baby.
I also found out about Mars through you. Can you
Yeah.
tell us about Mars, who he is, how you guys develop a relationship, and obviously the
Yeah.
music that you guys
Okay.
make?
Mars Baby is like my best friend, man.
Sure.
Like, I mean, we've become really close ever since like we signed to the same label. I met him in Cape Town.
Stain Bill.
Stainville.
Shit.
So I met him in Cape Town, right? And on the day that I met him, because I had a bunch of friends in Cape Town, and on the first day that we made a song. He came through with his guitar. You know, Mars Baby is insanely talented. And that's how it started, you know. And then I came to Joburg and whatever, and Jesse used
Porcelain was the name of the song,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yes,
I
Porcelain.
remember.
What a bad
That song is amazing.
Yeah. Shit, what was I saying?
Mars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you met him Cape
yes.
Town.
Oh, yes, Joburg. And then he was putting together his first project, right? And then he used some of my vocals. I heard this song and I was like, hold on. You kind of onto something. And then as soon as I got the song, I played it to Von and I'm like, sign this man right now. Sign him. And that's how it came about. Von obviously took his time because he was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to listen to it, need to see what's happening.
Sure.
And yeah, that's basically how it came about. And yeah, I feel like we're actually like brother and sister kind of.
I
feel
thought
like
that.
he's
Kindred spirits.
yeah.
Beautiful. Is there a specific artist that you might have possibly met in your journey within this music industry where you sat there and you're just like, I can't believe I'm sitting next to, or I can't believe I'm meeting this specific person?
I got a lot of those. Yeah.
Give us a bit of a breakdown, maybe one of your most memorable ones.
Pretty ugly.
Sure. Who's also signed to Stainbill.
It's actually Stay Low, guys.
Stay low, man.
Now people are gonna go out there tweeting like, "Yo, Stay Bill, please sign me." No, it's Stay Low Entertainment. But we might create Stay Bill while we're
Yeah. So yeah, pretty is amazing.
Pretty ugly, definitely. Obviously Mars Baby. So
Yeah.
I'm still amazed by what he does. Zulu Maker, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. But mostly all of the people that I work with, also Shekinah.
Shekinah.
I fucking
Who
love
sings
Shekinah.
your praises, by the way? She sings your praises as well.
I love Shekinah.
Yeah.
Who else? Roho. I don't know if you've heard of Roho.
Have not.
Roho
Rapper,
is
singer?
a singer. He's also very alternative. Like him and Mars Baby,
Sure.
same. They're like twins. And who else? I mean, that's about it. Like, I definitely feel like I only make music with people who I can learn from. You know, like
Sure.
it's not like I do it with intention. It's actually like it happens. You know, but definitely pretty ugly because his pen game. Him and Zulu Maker, they're holding hands like this. They coming for your necks.
And he's dropping an album soon in July, so
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna get him in studio as well. Soon.
That shit is so
I love how your
beautiful.
selection is also not typical, like A-list artists. And I say that because, you know, every time people say, oh, dream person or whatever, it's always just like the same list that kind of comes up. I really love your selection because
Thank
it also
you.
kind of shows that you know which direction you're taking. You're not trying to, you know, sit in a specific space or in a specific, I don't know, circle.
Box.
Yeah, box,
Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Where can we get the merch? Is it available for sale or are you just wearing it?
Yes, it's available. I got some lip gloss too.
Dope!
I have some beanies. You can message Stay Low on Instagram and, you know, get some of that
Nice one.
juice.
Where
Get
we
some of
going
that
from
juice.
here?
You need to make a juice box.
Right?
So that we
Like-
can drink from the
From the
juice
juice
box
box.
while
That'd be
we're wearing the
perfect.
juice box merch
Yeah.
and while we're putting on
Listening
the
to
juice
juice
box
box, I
lip
mean.
gloss.
No, for real.
I mean,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like write that down.
Vaughn's gonna be like, I know what I'm doing.
Do you know? It feels like you're the kind of person that's either very spontaneous or very prepared.
I'm very spontaneous.
Really? So you,
Yeah.
like in terms of like where we go to from here, you're waiting for the channeling.
Definitely. That's so crazy because recently I've been experiencing a creative block, you know, and I was like, oh my God, like I need to work on my album, like, but I'm not really feeling it. And then I realized that I can't make something specific for an album. Like I can't do something like, yes, this song's for the album now. I just gotta let it flow, you know, like let the inspiration come to me, but also go out and search for it. So yeah, I feel like even though I do have a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like direction.
Sure.
I do feel like the road to that is not always a straight one.
100%. Can we see those rings? Because they are slapping me in my face.
Drip, drip.
Lord of the Rings.
Drip, drip.
Before you, we were interviewing Blackie, and he had on some emeralds.
Yeah.
How's that for like Kobe?
Yeah. Shout outs to the drip, drip.
Thank
We're digging
you.
it. Oh, that's why Dizzy was saying Lord of the Rings.
I mean,
Okay. How Dizzy? Why are you acting like you were cool here? I thought you was going off on another tangent, but now I have. Okay.
Do you hate promotion?
what do you mean?
Do you hate your self-promoting? I feel like your work is so dope, your work is so loud, but I feel like you keep yourself under wraps on purpose.
I feel like the music has to speak for itself. You know, I mean, I do say like listen to my shit, listen to my music, buy my merch, but it's not like I'm against it.
Okay.
I just feel like the music will fall on the right ears.
Sure.
You know, like I don't want to do the fake commercial thing about all of that other bullshit, man. I'm just making music.
Would you work with brands?
I mean, yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yes,
Just checking.
definitely.
Yeah.
How far are you trying to take your music? Because, I mean, obviously everyone says, I want to take it to the top, yeah. But people also have different directions or places that they want to reach. So some people would say, I want to make it big in New York. Some people want to go to LA. Others just want to go to the UK, or you might just want to go to Japan.
Others just want to stay big in SA.
Exactly. Some people are happy in Teben. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where are you trying to take it?
I feel like I want to travel the world, you know. I don't need a huge audience. I don't need to sell out my shows. I just gotta I really enjoy intimate sessions, you know, with like
MTV
a little
Unplugged.
like a little bunch of people, so that I can really connect to the audience, you know. So I wanna travel the world, you know.
Have you had a live show?
Yeah.
You've had an intimate live show
Yeah.
where was
At
it?
Hallmark.
At Hallmark,
Yeah.
yeah. Would you
At
have
the
another
top.
one? Because I missed that one.
Definitely, I would definitely.
So
do
now you're
that.
putting together a show for Scoop because you
I
didn't
mean,
go to the
we're
first one.
low key working on something.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. It's 2 minutes and we are almost at the end of the interview. But before we leave, or you leave,
Okay.
we have a game on the show.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Can I get my fufala back
Oh.
now? Sit down.
There you go.
And my fufala even got some drip.
Yeah.
Look at his
Yeah,
drip.
sayibona idrip yakafufla. Sayibona fully. I gave the teddy bear as much respect as I gave a human. I actually
Yes.
stood up. That's crazy.
Shout outs.
Thank
All right,
you.
so we do have a game called Question. Well, it's a question that I'm going to give you.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you specific things about, the projects, the name of the project, and you need to tell me the artist.
Okay. I might be really bad at this game.
That's fine,
Don't
girl.
worry,
Don't
we
worry.
suck
We
too.
also are horrible
Okay,
at these
I'm
things.
excited. Let's go.
And then you'll be able to then bring it back to us
Because we have another game.
because we have a card that we're going to
Okay.
give to you. And then you
Okay.
have to explain to us in 30 seconds what's on the card without telling us what's on the card.
Okay. I like this game.
All right.
Sure.
So we're going to kick it off with the first one. Who dropped this project? Glory on a Territory.
What? Glory on a Territory.
Yeah. GOAT.
Prince?
No.
Is it a rapper?
Everyone's cheating. Hey,
Don't cheat. I do?
GOAT.
Goat?
It's one of your
What?
faves. You work with him.
Oh. Is it Pretty Ugly?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. It's like,
Aibo.
I I had to go with the full name before the acronym just to make sure.
I was
Oh.
like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was throwing you off there. All right, elements.
Yeah, I turned my acronyms are pretty, ne? Yamkhumbula no Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt.
Everything
also.
godly is time.
Yes. All right, so elements. Who dropped elements?
Is that Elaine?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I would love to hear you and Elaine together. Just
Yeah.
putting it out there. Would love it.
Who dropped Before Now?
Before now.
Dropped recently in May.
Whoa. I got no idea. Can I get a hint?
You were very close by going whoa. But the his acronym is something that's a little more. Yeah.
Blackie.
Oh! Nice.
Okay.
All right. And the last one. Today's tragedy, tomorrow's memory.
Oh, I know that one.
My God, I'm so bad at this.
It's a zodiac sign that starts with an A.
Aries. Woo! Thank you.
Don't worry. You get us back now
Okay.
because
okay.
you got a card. Collect the card. Only you and Fu can see the card. We can't see the card. You've got 30 seconds. No. Don't tell us what's on the card.
Okay.
I've got a timer here. So within the 30 seconds, you need to explain. We need to guess what's on the card.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
It's a radio station.
5, Metro. Why?
There we go.
Had to end off with you, why? You know what it is.
Recently dropped a song with Shane Eagle.
Youngster CPT.
That's right. Also, probably I'm not really quite sure about this one, but I know that this group of people do interviews. Kind of like Freshman Mag, but not really.
Complex.
No, it's South African.
Hype.
I think you're on there.
The plug.
No,
Okay, well, we're out of time.
Damn. Who was it?
Slicker.
Damn.
Slicker Online.
Yeah, the platform.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry.
And he works with Slicker Online,
Dog,
this guy.
I'm sorry, dog.
They're going to take your check
There's
away,
one
this
more.
guy.
Yeah, what was the one more?
Should I say it?
Yes, we're out of time, so you can say it.
Absolute hip hop.
Oh.
I don't know what that one is.
What is
That's
Absolute Hip again?
DJ Speedster's radio show on Metro FM.
Showcase. There we go.
Nice.
Yes.
You guys got 3 of them out
We
of 4.
tried. Should we give us a clap or a...
Let's give her a clap because she's been amazing.
Thank you.
The more of these you do, the less shy you'll be. But you really killed it
I
today.
really
Because I know
doubt
you can
that.
get very shy too. I do know that.
But you started getting out of your shell when you let go of Fufu just a little, you know?
True that.
I'm gonna take her home, don't worry.
I'm afraid that can't.
So thank you so much, guys. We've reached the end of our interview. Please do check out @Lord_Kez.
No.
You can't...
No, there's no underscore.
No
No,
underscore.
Sorry.
Come on, Scoob. What's going on?
You switched. You went pink hair on me. Can I put an underscore in your name? Yo, guys, that's the rest of the interview. It's done now. Thank you so much for watching, man. I'll never, ever, ever stop being appreciative. And then I would love you guys to please go check out Lordkez, @Lordkez. Check out on Instagram. Are you on any other platform?
I am on Twitter.
Yeah.
Lord of the Vibes.
Showcase.
On Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That's it.
No doubt. Do check her out. Let us know what you think. And that's the end of this interview.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy the interview? Hope the comments are ringing up and saying, yeah, yo, we didn't know. She was actually also the first colored person on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we gotta diversify and bring all the
Yes.
colors inside.
Because we're a rainbow nation over here.
No doubt. I love this top.
Thank you.
You're just killing us right now with the tops.
It's like my retro throwback, LA gear. If you know
Showcase.
anything about LA gear, you know you had to get it. Okay, and if you don't know, please go Google it. All right.
Don't worry, I'll save them in the next episode of Pop Radio. I'll come with an LA gear sneaker because I still have mine. That's crazy though.
But shout outs to Lordkez, man. I love how she opened up towards the end because in the beginning I could see she was a little shy. But then I could see she was starting to like open up and get more comfortable and speak about herself. So it's really dope to kind of see an artist like her like shining, you know?
Showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, sinqokwele kakhulu. We gotta go now because Cosmo also has a long list of things to do tonight that do not include you guys or us here in studio or these cameras. So, kuthiwa ngesixhosa engapheliyo iyahlola. So phela ngantsomi.
Game over.